Hi, I'm Felicia, owner and operator of Therapy for the Soul, and this is the weekly message from Archangel Michael for the week of January 29th. So this week I tuned into Archangel Michael, and he brought forth a statement that he wanted to expound upon with you, and it's called The Nature of the Soul. So in that, the nature of the soul is divinity. The nature of the soul is the light of you. There was a picture I put out on Facebook this morning. It says, "Let your soul shine." Archangel Michael is the highest of the angels. His name means he who is most like God. He is the one that helps to reveal the nature of your soul. He is the one you call upon when you're ready and you're willing and you're ready to really live your life purpose. If you call upon Michael, you can expect to have to face some fears. If you call upon Michael, you can expect to start to see things change, because often we're not living in accordance with the nature of our soul, more in alignment with the nature of the ego, the human personality, the persona of you. And the nature of the soul is much different. It's moving from the energy of the small self to the true self. The true self that is love, the true self that is purposeful, the true self that is powerful. And this is the part that he's been speaking to with all of us in these messages. You're powerful beyond measure. Do what you love in the way that you love because you love it. And the power of being positive about those kind of things. And that's all moving from the nature of your soul. Showed me this image of a flower. So I have a wonderful sunflower. Sunflowers represent faith. They open in the light. And there's a quote about the nature of the soul, and it says, "A flower blossoming is a soul in nature." So when you blossom, you reveal your soul. So I'm going to go in a little deeper from that beginning, using a little grounding oil. So grounding oil is not about just sitting down and tuning out, but it's about putting your roots down. A flower cannot blossom without its roots. A flower will not grow. If you go to a flower and you want to see it blossom, you can't pull it up out of its roots and expect a flower to come through. You can't expect a flower to blossom faster than it needs to. You got to give it ample time. And you can't expect a flower, this sunflower, had to be taken care of. It had to be nourished, watered, get light, all the wonderful things and nutrients to come up through the base. This is the last part you see. So when you see this, there's a lot that's happened before that actual moment. So now I tune in and I'm guided to use the Indigo Angel cards. It's a pretty simple little cards. They just have words on them. So where you are now, call in Archangel Michael to speak this message to your heart individually, to help you to know how to bring out the true nature of your soul this week, how to bring about places where you can blossom. What do you need to do in order to blossom this week? So let's talk about that. First thing, second thing, and the third thing. The first thing he brings up, and this is an angel embracing, right? Someone coming up and saying, "I understand." So you can't expect a flower, you can't expect your soul, the true nature of your soul, to appear when you're judging yourself, when you're putting yourself down, when you're being hard on yourself. And he's showing me a lot of you guys are really hard on yourself. Really, really hard on yourself. All that critical talk, those negative programs running through, right? What if you, instead of that, you started to bring forth what is compassion? And compassion is an energy that's here. Struggle, suffering here. And compassion doesn't go down. Compassion is so strong, it lifts you up out of it. Compassion. With passion. With the heart. Start to talk to yourself from the heart. Hello, beautiful. What do you need today? And the heart says, I need a little freedom. I need to stretch my wings. You know, in order to grow, if you put too many seeds in a pot, it will actually suffocate each other. So some of you guys need some room. You actually, instead of filling your time with so much to-dos and all these other things to put more and more and more and more, give yourself some free time this week. Make space for your flower to blossom. The nature of the soul needs time. Go out in nature. When you go out in nature, get out of your mind, get into your heart, stretch your arms out, stretch your arms up, come in contact with something really beautiful. The nature of the soul knows that it is in contact. It is the microcosm of the macrocosm. So you go out in nature, you are nature, and nature is you. It doesn't have to be all day. Carve out some time. Often you have time, and what do? Instead of going out in nature, which actually grounds you, which means like it would take your roots down, you could get some fed, nourishment, get some energy in your body. What you'll do is lay on the couch and turn on the TV. Yeah. Guilty. What about you? So what if you actually get out in nature and then actually, you know how your soul grows? Look up. Look up. Look up and see the stars and the galaxies. Look up and see the clouds. Look up and see things. Look up and see who's next to you. Focus on saying wonderful things to yourself this week. Give yourself some freedom. Let's see what will that allow for. The authority card, which means the nature of the soul. What if you gave the soul authority this week? That you listen to the heart. He said, you're in charge this week because you are connected to the divine. You are connected to God. And you can hear that. And then you'd say, I know what to say. I know what to do. I know where to go because I'm being guided by the soul. Then let my soul shine. If your soul says, I need to sleep, sleep. If your soul says, I need to write, write. If your soul says, I need to walk, walk. If your soul says, I need to breathe, breathe. Remember, when your soul speaks, it's going to be positive. It's going to be uplifting. It's going to help you. If it's a voice that's coming in that's putting more pressure and judgment, that is not the nature of your soul. And if you need help, right, tuning into the nature of your soul, ask Archangel Michael and see him as if he was right now on the back of your heart and dialing it in, bringing it in. So from, the chakras are actually, if you thought about the chakra, and this was the back of the chakra, and this is the front. So through the back, right, and your heart chakra shined out just like this. Imagine that's your heart chakra. Even close your eyes. What is the beautiful flower in your heart? A flower in nature is the soul in bloom. You are a flower in nature. Let your heart bloom this week. This is the message from Archangel Michael. This is the message that he would like to have me share with you. So I am grateful, thankful, and blessed. And one really powerful nature of the soul is pure gratitude. Just be grateful. Take time, carve some time out for yourself. Give your soul a little more authority than the ego and all the pressures. And if you say you don't have time, then you need more time than ever. So I send you out love and let your soul shine this week. Angel blessings. Namaste.